Hey guys, how you doing? Today is Saturday, July 25th, I think. How you doing? It's just kind of a lazy day around here today. I'm working on my Bermuda albums. I was going to come over here and work on Project Life, but I'm trying to get stuff done on the Bermuda albums, and I'll just get distracted over here. But I thought I'd do a quick video. Bryn is doing laps around the house again. That's just where she walks. And Scott's at work. Kerrigan's, I don't know, doing stuff in her room. And I had to take the window fan out of here because we had a lot of rain last night, and I got up this morning and my desk was soaked, and I'm like, oh my god, my Project Life stuff was here. But I had the cover on my photo box, thank god, and I did have my 2003 album I'm working on sitting on my desk, but it was okay. It was splattered in water, but it was, nothing was soaked, so thank god everything was fine. Oh yeah, my baby journal was over here, but that was fine too because I didn't have it directly under that window. Anywho, today, okay, you can see my skunk streak going on here. As you guys know, I actually have gray hair, like pretty much all gray, and I've been dyeing it since we lived in Florida. I think I started dyeing it in 2008, I think. But I go every 4 weeks to get my hair done, so I'm due to go the end of this week. But I said to my hairdresser last time, I was like, I can't make it through to the 4 weeks, so we might have to switch it to 3. But she introduced me to this. It's called Wow. It's Color Wow. Isn't that cool? And it's by, no idea, who makes you? A Frederici product? I have no idea how to say that, so I'll just put it up here so you can see it. Can you see it? A Frederici product. So I got the dark brown, and it comes in a little makeup case like this, and this is all it is, has a little plastic cover so you don't get it on your mirror. And it has a brush and just the dark brown color, and check this out. Now my sister said you can get this in like, not grocery stores, like drugstores, pharmacies, if you will. And you just brush it on your roots to cover them up. And there's 2 brush ends, you can use either one. I couldn't use both. So I've been using this a little bit this week because, especially in the summer, we're out in the sun more, and I'm not one to wear a hat. I'll wear one if I'm doing housework or if we're going out for a walk, but I'm not a big sun hat person. But do you see the amazing things that are happening here? So it's almost like a eyeshadow. It's almost like a chalk. And you can go along the sides a little bit. Usually I wait and do like whatever the heck I'm doing with my hair, which for now it's back in the little clip. That's all I can really do with it now. And then whatever parts are exposed, I use this. How brilliant is that? Oh, love it. So yeah, and it says you can get it in the pharmacy. I don't know, it's not this Color Wow brand, I don't know. Maybe this is just a salon thing, but isn't that cool? I love it. Color Wow. Try it if you're in the same situation I'm in. But I mean, you can't, like, if you come out of the water, it's gonna be gone. But yeah, if I just keep my head still and stay in dry conditions, I'll be okay. Anyway, I just thought that was really cool. So I was thinking about doing some Project Life, but I've been working on my Bermuda album, so I'm trying to get to a certain stage with my albums, at least get the structure of the album done, and then I can come over here and reward myself by working on some Project Life things. But yeah, I just started doing this, when did I start? Like February or March with my Project Life, and I have 2000 done, 2001, 2002, I just need to do a little bit more embellishing in that one, and now this is 2003. So to get 4 years, I had to count on my fingers, to get 4 years done in that quick a time, I think is pretty cool. So, and I know you guys want me to do some videos. I tried to do a process video, I mentioned it in my video from last week, and I was just it was just so hot in here. Today is just nice because it's not really hot in here because it is rainy. However, I do have a little bit of a headache because of the pressure. Do you guys get that when the sky is like dark and heavy, and I get like it's like a barometric pressure thing in my head. But anyway, so I think Scott and I are going out for date night tonight. I'm not sure where we're going. But yeah, so I think we're going to go out later on. Last night we were over at our friend Darren's house. He had lost his dog yesterday. He didn't lose his dog, but his dog passed away yesterday, and he was feeling down. So a couple of us went over, and it was so fun. It was like karaoke night. We were just all singing songs and stuff. It was really fun. So yeah, so we cheered him up a little bit. So that's what's going on here today. So maybe I'll bring you with us on date night if we go anywhere interesting. And yeah, I'll be back. Hey guys, how you doing? Today is, what day is it? Tuesday something. Tuesday, July 28th. How you doing? I am working on little Bermuda shorts for my Bermuda albums. I'm working on 20 of them. So I've got them, oh, stuff's falling out. So I've got them set up on my table here. So I've got all the papers done for them. So I'm just cutting out all the little Bermuda shorts because I do photo mats in these that look like this, and then the little Bermuda shorts pull out. Did you have that one in too far? Little Bermuda shorts pull out. There's the blue and the pink and the yellow and the green. So, and I've got them all prepped with the papers and everything on them. And then I have to do the little tag on the back. I have to do the Bermuda house and the ribbons and flowers and stuff on the front. It's finally sunny out. We've had rain for the past few days, which is really good because our tank was going down. We were starting to lose water. And the grass needed the water so bad. Bryn has created a trail around our house because she's been walking outside, so she's made a groove in the lawn all the way around the house from walking. She goes out for like, I think like an hour and a half and walks around the house. So it's good, but she's wearing out the grass. Nothing else to show you. We haven't gone anywhere. The girls have been going like back and forth to friends' houses, having sleepovers, but that's kind of it. I finally got my contacts yesterday. Karen and I went to town and I got those. I was able to find parking and everything. It was wonderful. And what else did we do? Oh, we fixed her phone because she was linked to Scott's iTunes account or whatever. So we finally figured out how to get her own Apple ID, so that worked out well. So we had to buy like a gift card to have her set up so she didn't have a credit card hooked up onto her phone. So that's done. And hello, Miss Bryn. You going walking again?
No.
No? What are you trying to get?
You had you?
What? You're making bracelets?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'll block it with my big old head so the world doesn't see you. She's making bracelets out of my embroidery floss, but she's putting them all back in numerical order, correct?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's my good little OCD daughter. I've been watching Who Do You Think You Are with the whole Ancestry.com thing. I was watching Sean Hayes and Jennifer, what's her face? Goodwin? I forget her name. From Once Upon a Time. And it's like, oh, I gotta get back into Ancestry.com again, because I was getting pretty far with our ancestry, because one part of our story is that Dad's father was adopted. I don't know if I told you guys this before. So my maiden name Horn is actually the adopted name, and we had some leads with who the birth parents were, and I think I found the correct family a while ago, and it was very interesting, and what had happened to my grandfather's real parents and stuff. And I think if it's the proper family that I found, I think I know what happened to his parents and why he was adopted at such a young age. And so, but it'd just be so neat to get back into it again and just kind of, you know, get that all figured out. So, I don't know, I'm trying to come up with some videos. I'm starting to run out of content and things to show you guys. Like I said, how many more times can we go to the indoor pool and to the beach? Tomorrow you can come with me. I'm getting my blood work done. I have my physical in a few weeks, but they're doing the blood work. They could fit me in tomorrow for blood work. So I'm getting that done, and that's when I'm going to be tested for wheat and lactose. So they're going to test that. And so I have to start fasting tonight at 8:30. And she was like, please eat right up till 8:30. I'm like, that is not a problem. To tell me to eat, that is not a problem. And I got my results from my breast thing the other week. I had it somewhere. Oh, it's in the bedroom. But I'm good. No cancer. No issues. So that's good. So if you have never done that and you're at the age where you should be being tested for that, go do it. It's just even knowing that, you know, I'm good for now, like, that's great. It's put your mind at ease. So, all right, I'm gonna go keep cutting some things. But look, I did all these little Bermuda shorts. Aren't they fun? Oh crap, isn't that fun? All right, so I'm gonna go keep cutting things and gluing things, and I'll be back. We'll go to the doctor tomorrow. Oh, what fun. Okay, see ya. Hey guys, how you doing? Today is Wednesday, July 29th. How you doing? I swear to God, I own more than this black V-neck t-shirt. I think I've had it on in every video I've done lately. It is, let me push on the clock to make it work, exactly 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm off to have blood work done. It's just for my annual physical. I'm so hungry right now. I gotta keep sitting there going, do not eat anything, do not eat anything. And I've got my water in my Contigo thing. Evan went to Scotland the other year. First time he went, he brought me back a bracelet, so I always keep that on here. But yeah, I gotta drink a bunch of water so I can pee in a cup when I get there. So I gotta do that, and then EKG and blood work. I don't mind getting my blood done. The needles don't bother me. Go for it. Just jab me. Scott faints, pretty much. Yeah, he's not so good with the needles. And he said to me one time, he goes, do you know the chair lays back at the blood place? I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, they can lay you down. I'm like, for what? He's like, so I don't faint. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. And the lady told me, she's like, most men just about pass out. She had one guy totally pass out on her one time. Oh my God, she's really sweet. She's a nice lady. So we'll find out if I'm lactose intolerant and gluten intolerant. But you know what? When we went to the restaurant in Hamilton the other weekend, we had that cheese platter. It was like Gouda cheese and just crazy cheeses I've never tried before. I'm used to mine being wrapped in plastic. I was actually fine. I think it's just processed crap that bothers me, which makes sense. So, like fake cheese I have issues with, but I have really high taste in cheese. My hair is totally jacked up today because I'm getting it dyed tomorrow, and that stuff, that chalk stuff, whatever it is, that I put in my hair, I can't do that because it'll screw up my roots for tomorrow accepting the dye. Bryn's been saying that she wishes there was school at least one day a week during the summer. And I was like, why? She's like, my brain's turning to mush being off so long. But then once we get down to the last week of school, she'll be complaining she has to go back. What can we talk about? How about you guys in the comments give me stuff to talk about? I'm running out of things to tell you. I could start with my life story. I was born and raised in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Actually, Dartmouth, which is across the harbor. I grew up in a little yellow house. Annette named me. There was a little girl down the street that she played with named Tanya. So my parents left it up to the 5-year-old to name the baby. Tanya Dawn. Dad's name is Donald. So he only ever got Donald when Mum was mad. Donald. We actually had a little white picket fence. It was a fun little existence there. And you saw the school that I went to when I was little. That was Southampton. And we lived there till I was in grade 3, and then we moved. But I remember that we were in the process of packing up the house. I don't really remember the packing up of the house, but I remember I came home from school one day at lunch, because you used to, walk home for lunch and then you'd go back. Oh, one day I left the house. Dad was home with me. I don't know. I guess he didn't realize I was leaving. And my friend ran across the street. I think it was my friend and Annette's friend. I don't know where Annette was. But they ran across the street, so I started to run after them. I just about got hit by a car. Like, to the point where the guy squealed on his brakes and then yelled at me and rolled his window down and yelled at me and said, "Don't ever do that again." And I cried the rest of the way to school. Dad, of course, in the house, oblivious as to what just happened. Oh, Dad. But yeah, I came home from lunch one day and no one was in the house. Mom wasn't there. And I was like, oh my God, they moved without me. I seriously thought my family left without me. And I hear, Tanya. Mom was next door at the neighbors talking to her. Oh my God, panic. But it was a cool house. It was fun. I fell down the stairs several times. It was like, let me show you guys that. I probably showed it to you. It's like some yellow house. But yeah, I fell down all the stairs from the bedroom down to the main floor, and then I fell down the basement stairs. Oh my God, that ever hurt. I got in trouble for, I think it might have been my 6th birthday. We used to they had Dominion. Does anyone remember Dominion? It was a grocery store in Canada. And we got my cake from Dominion, and I always wanted blue icing. So it was blue. Remember the icing back in the 70s, and it had the lines through it, and it had little swirly doos on top. Oh my God, I loved it. So I had a blue cake, and we got Pop Shop Pop. Someone in the Maritimes knows Pop Shop Pop. And it's like this huge recycling thing. Why that doesn't come back, I don't know. But you would take your empties back. This was in the 70s. Huge. You took your empties in, and then they sterilized the bottles and refilled them and stuff. And you went around with this crate and you filled up all the little bottles. So there was root beer and Coke, but it was all fake. It wasn't Coca-Cola, and one of the flavors was lemon lime, which I liked. And at my birthday party, my friends started blowing bubbles in their pop. And I was like, oh, this seems like a fun idea. So I started to do it. And I don't know what I did, but I spilt my pop and it went all over the cake. Mother was not happy with me for that one. And the kids were all upset and they were like, I don't like lime. I don't like lemon lime pop. Needless to say, I had to run upstairs and change real quick. I mostly ran because I think my mom was chasing me. I think she was a little ticked off. And then for my 7th birthday, I remember there's a picture of me. I'm standing out in the front yard with balloons tied around my neck, which was a little bizarre. I'll have to find that picture and show you. And I had a blue Mickey Mouse hat on. Oh my God. I wanted to go to Disney since I was a kid. I got Mickey Mouse, my old Mickey Mouse, when I was a year old, year and a half. My uncle gave him to me for Christmas. Because Mom used to, I think it was at Zeller's or somewhere. And Mom used to take me to the toy department, and we'd pick up this Mickey Mouse, and I'd carry it around the store and sing La La. So I called it La La. I couldn't say Mickey Mouse. I was only like a year and a half, I guess. And so I got it for Christmas. But my whole childhood, my dream was to go to Disney World. And so we went to Zeller's one night, and they had this bin of fake Disney hats. It was really bizarre. And it was a blue one. It had a little peak on it. And it said, like, Mickey Mouse or whatever. It had the ears. It was baby blue. And I wore it to school. Sorry, I have to pee on command in about 7 minutes, so I gotta keep drinking my water. But yeah, it was blue, and I wore it to school. And then kids took it from me and started playing catch with it. I was totally distraught. And then years later, I told Scott about the blue hat, and he was like, okay, that's just pathetic. And I'm like, I know, but it's all I had, man. I didn't get to go to Disney as a kid. And then years later, we were living in Fredericton. I'm just going to stop talking because I'm next to cars right here. Okay. Years later, we lived in Fredericton, and I think I might have been pregnant for Bryn. And Scott's boss went to Florida, and he asked her to bring me back a hat. Or was it friends of ours? I can't remember. Anyway, someone went, did it, and got me the hat. And got me a Disney hat. Sorry, people at a bus stop. Got me a Disney hat with my name on it. And I came out to he's like, let's go to dinner. And he calls me up into our little apartment. So I came downstairs, and it was our first cell phone. Yes, I was pregnant because we had a cell phone. And he called me. No, he had a work phone. Never mind. Anyway, so he called me and he said, let's go to dinner. I was like, okay. And I came down to get into our car, and my Mickey Mouse hat was sitting there on the dash, and I started to cry. So it was really cute. He goes, your blue hat made me cry, and now the real one makes you cry. That was really sweet. So then we moved to Florida in 2007. And my very first time I went to Disney was with Scott when we went on a house hunting trip to Florida. And it was March 10th. I believe it was a Saturday. And I went to Disney, and I got my hat. I got my ears. So excited. So there's a little snippet of my life. On Hospital Row, there's the cancer place. And there's a chiropractic place, which I've never been to. Here's my doctor, and then my dentist is up across the road there, and then the hospital. Come on, lady. Pull in. Come on. There you go. You did it. Very good. I'm so proud of you. I'm done. Got my little camo Band-Aid. Yeah, that was good. The nurse is so sweet there. Her name's Cindy, and she's from Nova Scotia. She's a fellow Canadian. She's really sweet. She's from Louise will know, Parsboro. My arm's a little sore. I always get my left arm done because I'm right-handed, so I always figure if it hurts, then I can just baby that arm. I won't use it as much. It's Cup Match weekend. It's Cup Match weekend this weekend. But the whole holiday starts like Thursday, so everything's going to shut down until next week. Cup Match is a cricket match that they have here. There's two teams. There's Somerset, which is out towards Dockyard, and St. George's, which is out by the airport. And this year the match is in St. George's, and I guess they start on Thursday. But this whole island freaks out about Cup Match. I don't understand cricket. The kids do a little bit because they played at school, just in gym kind of thing, in PE. So, but I just don't get it. Gail has never been. I said, have you ever gone to Cut Match? She's like, no. It's just a big party weekend. This is Jam Bermuda, I think is what he's singing. Ooh, the sky is very dark over the ocean right now. But yeah, everyone is allowed to camp. Like, it's like one of the main weekends where you're allowed to camp around here. So people will go to the beaches. Like, you just don't go to the beach Cut Match weekend because it's insane. We went to Chaplain Bay Stonehole, the one that I took the kids to in the video last week, and people had a Chesterfield sitting there, like a couch, like a sofa, sitting there. They brought it from their house because I guess it's just more comfortable to sit in all weekend than a soccer chair or a beach chair. So they brought their coach. But yeah, there'll be tents and just craziness. So we don't go anywhere near the beaches, and we're not going anywhere near St. George's. But yeah, and it's over a few days, and it's a big deal, and I don't get it. Let's see what else is on the radio. Country.
Into the real #1 morning show. Yo, check 1, 2. DJ Ronnie Guns. So turn up that radio and feel it this morning on Power 95, Bermuda's big station.
Oh, it's one of my favorites. And that would be Religion.
Cameron, we have them. They come with a.
It's talk radio. And this is why we have One Direction in the car at all times. Hey guys, how you doing? Today is Thursday, July 30th. I'm just on my way to the hairdresser. I gotta get my roots touched up. Cut Match starts today, I think, but they had a big concert here last night. It was Major Lazer. You might know the song. If I can find it, I'll insert it here if I can find a clip of it. But I guess he's like gonna be run out of Bermuda anytime soon. Oh my god, I don't know if it was when he was up on stage or he tweeted it, I think. I don't know. But he said Bermuda smells, the whole island smells like a dead whale, and he said his taxi driver kidnapped him for an hour, and he must have taken him to his house or something. I don't know, maybe to get pictures with people. I have no idea, but the island is like wild. I want him out of here, or they. I don't know if it's a group or a person. I think it might just be a person. I have no idea. But he is not welcomed in Bermuda anymore. Oh, it doesn't smell like a whale. It doesn't smell like a dead whale. It was awful. It is a frustrating place, I'll admit that. But it doesn't smell. Oh my. Actually, we were in the outdoor pool last night, and the kids went in the hot tub with some tourists, and they didn't even want to put the jets on because they just wanted to sit there and listen to the tree frogs. All right, let's go get beautified. I'm back, and I'm brunette again. Just on my way home from the salon. My hair is like silk right now. It's almost too slippery and slightly staticky. I don't know what's happening. Hey guys, how you doing? Today is Thursday, July 30th, and I'm still working on my Bermuda albums. I finally have one done and wrapped. I still have to make a price tag for it because I'm totally out of price tags. I have to hand make them, but yeah, I got one done, 19 to go. I have only 3 of them that have the Bermuda label on them. The rest are just like blank like this right now. But as you can see, it's done in black and then it's done with color over top. So I've got to dig out the Cricut and cut those out and then piece them all and glue them all together. So I have to do that for 17 of the albums. And what I've been doing, that one's not done yet. What I've been doing, I have to do it for, let's see, I've got 5, 6, I've got 14 more that I have to keep going in and putting little tags with the lines for the journaling and stuff and putting my business card in. But I got all the drawings and stuff done. There's 20 drawings per album. And I cut them all out. So 20 albums, 20 drawings, that's 400 times I had to cut out items. Lighthouse and stuff. And then I backed them with black paper, so then I had to cut them all out again. So 800 times I had to cut. And I've actually worn out my thumb. My thumb is slightly dented because of my scissors, which I can't even, oh, it hurts. And I went through an entire bottle of tacky glue, and I hold my glue weird when I glue. I tuck my thumb in. I don't know why I do that. So my thumb is close to being broken. But yeah, I'm getting them done. But I'm doing 20 of them because they're selling really well at the craft market. I'm actually afraid to go out there and look because I think I have 6 or 7 left, and we've had nothing but rain for the past 5 days. It was finally sunny today, but we've had rain, and when it's rainy, there's not much to do out at Dockyard for the cruise ship passengers but shop, and I'm a little worried that my albums that are out there might be gone, so there might not be much on my shelf. I don't know. It's kind of high hopes that they sold, but that seems to be what's been happening lately, so that's why I want to get so many done, and that's why I want to get them out there as soon as possible, because we only have until October that the cruise ships come, and July and August are the busiest times, so I've got to get these done and out there. So what I'm hoping to do is finish them off tonight, maybe get up early tomorrow and get some more done, and then get them out to Dockyard. But tomorrow I'm going to do housework, so there's no videotape in there because that's not fun. And then I think what I'm going to do is take a well-needed break. I'm just exhausted doing this, and my house is falling apart. It's so messy right now. Bryn actually keeps her room very tidy. Kerrigan, not so much, so I got after her tonight to tidy it up a little bit for me. So tomorrow housework is not too much of a pain, but my craft room, it's just a disaster right now because I'm working on this, but I just have to go through the house and do a nice cleanup tomorrow, and then hopefully later tomorrow afternoon get these out to the craft market, and yeah, that's about it. But what I'm going to do is take a little bit of a vlogging break, because we haven't really been doing much. We've been going to the indoor pool or the beach. And there's really nothing that exciting each time I go. It's the same thing. So, but yeah, I'm going to do some Project Life. I want to do some Project Life videos. I haven't done a craft video, I don't think, since I showed you the card I made for Mother's Day, I think. So I got to get back on my craft channel and do stuff. I've been thinking about cross-stitch things. I have those little cottages, the monthly cottages. I still don't have merch done. I kind of fell behind with that. I still have my blanket that I'm knitting for that girl that I work at Windreach with, and I mean, the baby's gonna be here before I get this blanket done. So I just need to get away from paper crafts, get away from stuff, and just take it easy for a little bit. So I hope you understand. I hope that's okay with everybody. And maybe come up with, if you don't mind, come up with some questions for me or something. Give me something to talk about on these videos. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. But yeah, like look, I have carrots on my desk. That's so random. But I was feeding the pets earlier, and then I sat back down to do these, and I never put the carrots away. Ugh. They're carrots for the pets. It's not like we're going to eat them. It'll be okay. And oh, the pets need to be cleaned too, so I gotta do that tomorrow. So tomorrow's cleaning day. But anyway, I hope you guys are good. I hope you had a good week. I hope you have a good weekend. And yeah, I hope everyone's good. Okay, I'll be back with some more videos soon, guys. All right, take care. See ya.